The City of Pembroke Pines Frank Art Gallery, the Community Foundation of Broward, and Feeding South Florida invited residents to engage and interact with the arts through a series of workshops and events titled Feed Your Soul, a series to encourage awareness of food insecurity and social isolation through various art projects. The series ran in the fall of 2017 and kicked off on September 14th.
Here in Pembroke Pines, we're very, very excited that we're going to be bringing an education program here for adults. So we're going to give them some basic writing workshops. We're going to have them attend 6 weeks of workshops, write with them, and turn their short personal stories into performance pieces that they themselves perform.
We became a part of Feed Your Soul because of our track record with the city, working on various projects successfully, which led to us being perfect candidates for a project like this that also involves painting and community engagement and something for the city, something for the people, and something that's appropriate for all different age range.
I got involved early on when it was just an idea, and I thought what a great way to bring our art to the community. I think all art is a community venture, and to bring the art directly to the community and empower them to do it, and then to be able to connect this to the issue of hunger and food insecurity, to raise awareness of that. I think it's a really powerful way to use our art and an effective way for us to give back.
In addition to the artists, Feeding South Florida plans food giveaways throughout the series and hopes to communicate its message of food insecurity and social isolation.
Feeding South Florida is the preeminent hunger relief organization in the region. What we do is focus on providing immediate access to food, nutritious food. So be that with our trucks that actually get donations from our retail partners and providing that to the community through our 400 agencies.
These professional artists from all over South Florida signed up for the series with aspirations of educating and engaging residents with different types of interactive community art and art pieces. Alex Vahan will be creating a mural with residents.
The takeaway for us on a project like this would be really to strike a chord with the community, hopefully do something that has an impact on the people that have to live with the mural, the people that have to see the mural every day.
Jeffrey Huber will be creating a table sculpture.
Understandably, that's how I'm bringing into this project, is to develop a table that can become a piece of sculpture that becomes a metaphor using native wood types. So I'm going to use a diversity of local woods that can be put together just like the community, and then going ahead and putting the narratives that come out of some of the workshops that we have at the Feed Your Soul event.
To feed the soul, first you must feed the body. So you have nutrition and to be inspired, to be an artist, to write, to draw, to do all those things.
The series continued with special performances.
Tonight is the second night of the Feed Your Soul workshops, and we are here. We're very happy to bring a very short show. It's a collection of 3 short plays that all use the theme of hunger in different ways.
Residents took advantage of the activities and found them important.
Very, very important. Since the Pine Center opened, it's a wonderful thing.
It's very important. I think we need more events like this.
I'm here to enjoy the art performance, and my understanding is this will soothe your soul.
The series then continued with a free food distribution and a live interactive mural painting event.
Today is our food distribution and our mural painting, which is part of our Feed Your Soul project, which is an event that is through a grant through the Community Foundation of Broward, and it engages the community in a mural painting, and it actually distributes food to people who need it. We're trying to address issues such as social isolation and food insecurities. So for our vulnerable population here in our city, we want to be able to give back to our community.
Needs don't happen in isolation. And we've partnered with the Frank Art Gallery and the Feed Your Soul project. So one of the ways you feed your soul is actually through food and through community. So we're here bringing those two things together. We're bringing the people together, and we're providing food assistance.
It is very, very important because a lot of the people here cannot come out. They can't come out. They don't have cars. And I think a lot of them are even in their apartments. They cannot come out. So we bring events to them, then they can have a more enjoyable life.
Well, I understand you have some relief food, which is, I consider, needy for people who can't afford it or whatever. After the hurricane, we had a hard time, so it's grateful for us to have it. Yes, it is very important. Very, very important, because a lot of people here doesn't have it. And then, when you're not earning much, it goes a long way.
volunteers helped make the day possible.
Yeah, we're really excited to have so many volunteers here today. It's so great to see such community support for this project. We have volunteers with Feeding South Florida, we have volunteers from local high schools, as well as a few other local nonprofits, and then a few of our own volunteers from the Frank.
Once people received their bags of food, it was time for some art.
Art is a community engaging event or activity, and when you do a mural and you have people in the community invited to participate, it just brings that art component in with the food.
I wanted to come paint the mural because I'm a woman of innovation, and I figure if the community over in our area needs to do more things together. So if they see me come and I'm doing it, maybe it'll stimulate them to do things too, so we can do other things here as well.
The series then culminated with the Feed Your Soul finale event, where together, residents and artists enjoyed free breakfast from Trader Joe's, art activities, an interactive drum circle, and special performances.
Play with them without her scrutiny. Well, to my surprise, I found out about this storytelling workshop, and I had no idea what it was about, but a story just spilled out of me, so I realized it was something very important to me, and I sent it in and got chosen to be part of this group, and it's been transformative.
Everyone got to see the new public art piece that was unveiled.
Yeah, well, the concept of the table came from when we were asked to do this and Feed Your Soul event. The first thing we looked at was the city, you know, and just understanding Pembroke Pines, and I was just fascinated by the city limits being in the shape of a table. And so we're like, wouldn't it be great to make the table in a kind of reference to or an abstraction of the city limits?
So we worked with the words from the workshop. It was interesting to kind of just mix it together, and it's kind of abstract, so people can sometimes find what they wrote and sometimes not, but they almost like tell a story in itself, I thought.
Art is one of those things that you can talk about and share your experiences with. And food is what brings people together. So I think those two things are very much alike.
Yeah, I mean, we're firm believers in that there is no art without community, and you know, just seeing like the table today with the quotes from the stories and quotes from the plays we brought, it's really just amazing to see everything come together, and we're really happy to have been a part of something like this.
Well, this has been an amazing event and an amazing opportunity for us, and I think just exposing how we can use art as a means to communicate and as a vehicle of communication to these important issues of our time.
So I think the Feed Your Soul project has been incredible. Not only have we been able to bring the community of Pembroke Pines together, but we were able to feed so many food insecure families that are right here in this city. Not only with the food distribution, but also today, bringing those families together, having them learn about the food insecurity in this community and in the 4 county areas that we serve, from Palm Beach to Monroe, has been enlightening. So this project has really has lived up to its mission of realizing that needs don't occur in isolation and the community comes together to solve those issues.
Reaching out, being with community, and just knowing we're not alone, we're not isolated, we all have these issues and things that we can totally help each other with. So I applaud the city for being so visionary and creating this.